What's up, everybody? It's your boy Trey, back with another video. I got 6 clip here from D-Lady J. I think it's 6. So yeah, so we're gonna see what kind of foolishness that she responded to, and I'll try to add just a little bit of my commentary in between clips. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started and see what foolishness these people are talking about.
One of the most dumb-ass rhetorics I hear from dudes when it comes to dating is how many of them think that women use them for free meals when it comes to dates.
I can't wait to see the look on someone's face when they realize that, yes, there are women out there that do that.
Do y'all genuinely think we are on some poverty line that, like, I can't pay for a fucking dinner?
No, it's not that at all. It just happens to be the case that there are some women out there that tend to act like leeches.
What makes you think I need a free dinner from you?
I don't think they want to hear the reason why a lot of men don't want to take certain types of women out on dates. They're just not ready for it.
It's just like, it's so obviously a cop-out. Like, that's not the reason. That's not the reason you don't want to take women out on dates. It's because you're broke and don't have the facilities to take women on dates, and that's a different story, but don't try and blame it on us.
So some guys don't want to take certain women out on dates. So naturally, that's the guy's fault? Are they really thinking this through? I don't think so.
Like, nobody needs your bum-ass free meal, man. Just admit you can't afford it and go. Maybe you're projecting that because you want the free meal.
I don't often quote Shakespeare. However, I feel that this is an opportune moment. Methinks she doth protest too much.
It's just such a slap in the face that you guys think we can't afford this dinner and we need you to pay for it.
Or, most guys don't want to waste their money on a woman who's obviously just going to be a waste of his time.
And unfortunately, a lot of women do be a waste of time with some men, because there are a good number of women, and they even made a study about this where a third of women admit that they use guys for free meals. This study happened like a couple years ago, something like that. So yes, I don't know what this lady, what land, Delulu land this lady's in, but she's not up to reality right now until somebody slap her in the face with it. But anyway, let's move on to next.
Word of advice for you girls: if you have a chance to fuck some guy while you're married, go fuck him. You know what? Beat your fucking husband to the punch. Go fuck that man.
I have an even better idea. If you're the type of person that actually considers that video to be good advice, do the entire world a favor and don't get into a relationship, because you're obviously not emotionally mature enough to be in one.
For her to say that advice, I'm like, it must sound like her husband either is leaving her or maybe he found him another good woman. I don't know. I'm just assuming or speculating here, but I could be way off the mark. But anyway, let's go to the next clip.
I'm going to say this once and once only, and I don't care who gets offended or triggered.
Ooh, this could be promising.
But if you get triggered, that's good, because that means that something is wrong.
Well, get on with it.
Men do not belong in childcare centres, period.
But why? That doesn't really make any sense, especially considering statistically it's usually women that commit the most crimes against children.
And the reason why women commit the most crimes against children, because women overpower children. And especially with all these cases where you got all these teachers, female teachers, sleeping with teenagers now, little kids, and the M word, I'm not going to say it. But yeah, so she didn't get her facts straight. But anyway, let's get to the next clip.
Most white people have the emotional intelligence of a 5-year-old.
Who wants to bet they don't consider themselves to be part of that group, because they're one of the special ones.
That specifically extends to their knowledge of racism.
Listen up, everyone. The subject matter expert is about to address us all.
While people of color grew up experiencing racism and knew what it was before they could even articulate it, white people are intentionally sheltered and kept away from that.
But this individual is different from all of the rest of the people that happen to share the same skin tone, because, wait, why are they talking on behalf of others that can speak for themselves?
And because white people don't engage in conversations about race, they often perpetuate white supremacy even without knowing it.
Like someone is doing right now by playing the part of the savior. Because has anyone else noticed that a lot of individuals that take up this particular mantle really don't seem to think that there are individuals in those particular groups of people that they are talking for can't talk for themselves?
Because most white parents think that it's too disturbing for young white kids to learn about what their ancestors did to other people of color.
Well, that's rather disturbing. Yet another individual that seems to think that based on a person's skin color, their ancestors must have all acted in exactly the same way. How educated.
That's why specifically my content, I cater towards white people, because genuinely their knowledge of these things is so...
See, bigots can come in all forms. And yes, a person can even be bigoted against their own demographic.
It's hilarious because the essence of my content is, hey guys, it's bad to be racist. Like, don't do that. And here's why you shouldn't say the N-word. Here's the history behind the word. No, you actually can't say a slur even if other people say it because it's bad and it hurts people's feelings.
I wonder what they're going to do when they find out that most people, by virtue of their skin color, aren't actually racist. They just happen to keep encountering the same racist individuals over and over again.
Like, I'm basically just gentle parenting them on my channel, and that's what pisses white people off so much.
No, I think it more has to do with the fact that someone is a bigot.
Even in the very watered down version that I present to them, they do not want to hear it. It's actually insane.
No, what's insane is there are actually a lot of individuals that believe that sort of drivel.
You know what? I'm not going to even touch this clip. I'm not going to even touch this one. Nope, I'm not even touching this one. Lady J had that one perfect. She handled that one perfectly. I'm not touching that one. We'll just go to the next clip.
And just how can I be oppressed today? That should have been the title of that video. In fact, I've seen so many of these, they could even make up their own genre. And sadly, a lot of these videos come from individuals in the Western world, where they are actively trying to convince not just themselves, but others that they are genuinely suffering from some sort of oppression. And today, beauty is the tool of oppressors. Really? Is it? Is being privileged a tool of the oppressors? We're really reaching now, aren't we? Because when I have actually asked individuals to tell me how, as a woman, I am currently being oppressed, they're not able to actually give me a valid reason. The most common one is abortion and its limitations in some states. But I'm not oppressed. But there are so many out there that seem to want to be. And I've actually come up with a theory as to the reason why. Because as long as they consider themselves to be oppressed, they won't be held accountable for all of the hateful things that they say about their quote-unquote oppressors.
Thing is, people that think they're oppressed are the ones that stay in that victim mentality, straight up. I'm like, we in a country that you are so free, pretty much, and you got all the rights in the world, especially as a woman. If you're a woman, you got pretty much more rights than men does, and you still say you're oppressed? Come on now. What's up with that victim mentality? To me, that's very weak. Very weak. And anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead to the next clip because I lost my train of thought. What I want to say, because I want to say some bad words straight up. So we're gonna go to the next clip.
So a couple of weeks back, I had a conversation about whether or not we should start thinning the herd.
Thinning the herd. Ah yes, the title of that video should give you a clue of what it's about.
And when I say thin the herd, what I mean is we need to start reducing the male population.
Interesting. I wonder how they're planning on going about doing that.
We as women need to start really controlling who is born and who is not.
Let us be very clear. They're referring to women taking control of the entire human population by ensuring that only certain members of particular demographics are actually born. There's a word for that.
Men are okay infringing on your rights by telling you that you cannot have an abortion, that they'd rather save the child than to save the mother. They are okay with having say-so or regard over your body. So me, I feel as a woman, I feel no types of way saying to reduce the male population altogether.
Some individuals are not going to like what I'm about to say, specifically some women, but I am about to be very blunt. If you happen to be worried about giving birth to a boy because you're concerned that he's going to grow up to be a misogynist or someone that's going to take your rights away, well then, all I have to say is that you failed as a parent.
Yeah, you more than failed as a parent. You failed as a human, period. She don't seem to realize that you need males in this world, because males is the one that keeps the world running, not the women. Majority of the hardest jobs are predominantly done by men. Your firefighters, your police, majority of the military, all the trades, the infrastructure. Come on now, you need men for those, because women, there are some women that do these jobs, but they cannot be up to par or perform like the men can. So this last lady just reminded me of the chick that talking about do the matriarchy. It's basically the same concept, same argument with the matriarchy thing. Trust me, you're not gonna get nowhere with that matriarchy. I swear, and it be your own people too. It be your own people that have this kind of mindset. That'd be stupid. I swear, some people are so damn brainwashed. But anyway, that was it. We made it to the end. If you haven't already, go ahead, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Please leave a comment to what you think about any of these clips. If you see the hype button, please hit it. And I'll catch y'all on the next one. Catch y'all. My bad. See ya. Damn. Yeah, I'll catch y'all later. Jeez, I can't even get my words out.